Hey guys, my name is Deb Marnie and I'm from Aussie Maille, and this is our chain mail tutorial channel. Hey guys, a big hi, hello, welcome, how are you? It is great to see you here today. Thanks for popping in and spending some time with me. So today I am doing a redo video of a previous live session. Now I think this live session was back in about 2017, so it is well past its time to be revamped and redone. So the weave we're looking at doing today is Kai weave. All right guys, let's jump straight into it. Okay guys, so I've got some sample pieces of the Kai weave made up for you. I'll run through these sizes with you shortly. They'll also be coming up here on the side of the video, but you will also find that information down in the description tab that is underneath this video. Down there you'll also find links to other resources, to the creator of the weave, our website, where you can purchase the bits and bobs, all of that good information down in the description tab. But to run through these quickly with you now, this version over here is our 14 gauge AWG version. That is 1.6 millimeter diameter wire. The rings used on the outside, the large anodized rings, they are 5/16 of an inch or 7.94 millimeters. And the inner rings, again, the 14 gauge AWG 1.6 millimeter diameter wire, ring ID of 5 millimeters. The next size uses 16 gauge AWG, that's 1.2 millimeter diameter wire. The rings on the outside, the green rings, are 1/4 of an inch or 6.35 millimeters, and the rings on the inside are 5/32 of an inch or 3.97 millimeters. The next size is our 18 gauge AWG sizes, that is 1 millimeter diameter wire. The large rings on the outside are 5.25 millimeter ID, and the anodized rings on the inside are 9/64 of an inch or 3.57 millimeters. And then finally, the finer version is our 20 gauge AWG version, that is 0.8 millimeter diameter wire. The rings, the bright aluminium rings on the outside are 4.5 millimeter ID, and the anodized rings on the inside are 7/64 of an inch or 2.78 millimeters. Okay, so to start this weave, you're going to want to make up a simple 1-1-1 chain out of the smaller of your rings. So in this case, I'm using the 14 gauge AWG 1.6 millimeter diameter wire, and the rings I'm currently using are 5 millimeters. So go ahead and make up a center chain with 1-1-1 chain, and you need this to be about the length that you want your final piece to be. Okay, so go ahead and pause the video, guys, and meet me back here when you've gotten yourself your center chain made up. Okay guys, so I've got my small piece of 1-1 chain made up, and as you can see, I've popped a twist tie up the top in the first ring. It just gives me a little bit of a handle to hold on to as I start working our chain. So once you've got this piece made up, take up one of your larger rings, and we want this to go through our first and our third ring in our chain so that it completely encircles our second ring. Okay, so just popping it through the first and the third ring, closing it up, and you can see it fits very nicely around our center ring. We then want to take up another large ring, and we want to go through what is our third and our fifth ring. Close your ring up, and your work should look like this. So we just want to keep adding large rings like that down the length of our chain, going through the last ring that we placed it through, skipping the next one and going through the following ring. Okay, so if you guys go ahead and pause this video and continue adding your large rings down the chain in this fashion, and I will meet you back here to show you what the next step is. Okay, so once you've placed all your large rings in the weave, we're going to go back to the beginning of our weave. Now, I'm changing up my rings colors here just so that you can hopefully see the interaction of the rings a little bit easier. But these are the same size rings as the green ones that I have already placed in weave. Okay, so going back to the beginning of our chain, we want to put our new large ring up through underneath the big one, our first big ring. We want to go through the middle of our center ring, and we come out on top of our large ring. Okay, so I'll just show you that again. Holding our work like this, we come up through and pick up our large ring. We then want to come in and pick up our center ring. And to do that, we're coming through the front of our small center ring. Okay, we're not coming up through the back and picking up both the large and the small at the same time. We're just picking up our large ring first and then coming down through the front of our center ring, and we come and sit out on the top of our large ring. Now, we don't close our ring yet. We want to swing our work around. We want to come down over the top of the next large ring in our piece, and this time we want to come up through the back of our center ring, bring it through and go down underneath our large ring. So our work should look something like this, and we close that ring up. Okay, so this is what our work currently looks like. Taking up another large ring. We want to go again up under the large second ring, through the middle of the small ring, and come out so that we're sitting on top of our large ring. So we go from underneath our large ring, through our small center ring, and we sit on top of the large ring. Okay, so swinging our work around to our new ring, we go down over the top of our large ring, up through the middle of our small ring, and then down underneath our large ring. Now that is a little tricky, that bit, and you may have to fiddle with it to get the rings to play nice, but it is completely doable. All right, I'll show you that once more. Go into our work here. This part is easy because the rings are already in place for us. They're being held in place by the ring that we just placed. So we want to come up underneath the large ring that's in the middle chain, through the front there of our center ring, and lay on top of our large ring. We want to swing our work around. We want to come over the top of our large ring, up through the back of our center chain, down through our large ring again. So just to show you what that looks like again, swing our work around. You may need to manipulate your center rings a little bit to be able to do this. You go down, so you want us to go in between there. We go down over the top of the large ring. We're coming up through our center ring, and then we're going down through our large ring again. And close it up. Now our work should look like this. And I want to do one more for you. So I'm just going to make my center chain a little bit longer. Okay, placing our central large rings. Okay, so we go up from bottom to top on our large ring. We go through our center ring and we sit out here on the top. When we spin our work around, we want to come down over the top of our large anodized ring and then feed that ring bottom to top through the center ring and then come down through our large ring again. So what that looks like with an actual ring. Coming up through, picking up our large ring, going through our center ring, sitting on top of our large ring there at the back. Swinging our work around, we want to again just sit on the top of the large ring at the top there, coming through our center ring again and down through our large ring. Okay, so we're on top of the large ring here and we're underneath the large ring on the other side. And then close your working ring up. And your work should look like that. And that, guys, is how you weave the Kai weave. All right, my lovelies, well, that is it. That is the video tutorial for today. I hope you enjoyed it and you found it of some use. If you did find the video useful, don't forget to give us a thumbs up here on YouTube. Share the video if you like. If you haven't become a subscriber, it'd be really awesome if you would consider doing that for us. It does help our channel immensely. And a big thank you to those of you that have been subscribed to us for quite some time now. Don't forget, guys, to give the shop link up here in the corner a little bit of love and affection. That's where we sell all the bits and bobs and you know what you're going to need to whip up this weave and the many others that we show you. All right, guys, thanks once again for popping in and seeing me. It is really great to catch up with you. Keep safe, keep well, and we will see each other, I'm sure, sometime in the very near future. Bye. Mwah.